Cats are mystical creatures, but sometimes they're just simply weird and funny. Cat owners may have spent some sleepless nights trying to decode why their cat has weird behaviors, like suddenly letting off a chirp or a quick sneer. But you don't have to worry anymore, because we have listed the 10 most common weird behaviors of cats and tried our very best to explain each of them. Hey guys, welcome to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. In today's video, we're going to talk about the meaning behind the 10 weird cat behaviors explained. If you're not already a follower of Furry Feline Facts, meow is the time to click the subscribe and notification bell. If you are, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, enough kidding around. It's meow or never. Number 1. The licking, and more licking. Cats love licking themselves, their humans, and even other cats. Why is that? Well, first, let's talk about why cats lick their own fur, and that's because of grooming. Cats usually groom themselves to keep their coat clean. But grooming also helps in other things, like in regulating their body temperature, distributing natural skin oils, and stimulating circulation. Sometimes the process would also help them cool down, and if they feel embarrassed and anxious, they lick to calm themselves. Cats also groom other cats as a sign of affection and protection. Also, some areas are hard to reach, so they help clean each other out. Now, why would they also lick their humans? It's your kitty's way of saying they like you. A lot. Licking is one of the cat's ways of marking their territories. So when they lick you, it simply means they treat you like family. Number 2. Rolling over. There are actually many reasons why your cat would oftentimes roll on the ground. One reason is for cooling down. Cats have high body temperature, so they usually wouldn't mind sunbathing or sleeping near a heater. But the sensation can overwhelm them sometimes, so that they would need to cool down by either drinking water or rolling over cool floors. Another reason is that they may be intentionally coating their fur with good bacteria, which they will ingest later by licking. You may cringe at this thought, but it's actually healthy. Sometimes they would also roll on their back as a way of saying hi to their humans. A pet dog would wag its tail happily when its owners come home. For some cats, they would roll over to show the same excitement. Rolling over may even be their invitation for some good old-fashioned belly rub. Number 3. Chattering or chirping. You may have been so surprised when you first heard your cat make a noise that resembles a chattering or chirping sound. They usually exhibit this behavior while gazing out a window and spotting a bird outside. Is it natural for them to chirp, or are they only mimicking like birds? Well, according to Dr. Erica Lofton, a veterinarian and care specialist at Dove Lewis Emergency Animal Hospital, chirping has a lot to do with their hunting instincts. She explained that cats generally chirp when they are interested in or provoked by prey, usually a bird, squirrel, or rodent. They let out their excitement in hunting through a quick chirp. Cat behaviorist Celia Haddon gave another meaning to why they create the odd noise. It's either that they're excited or frustrated that they can't get out to pounce on their prey. Number 4. Bringing gifts. Well, for them it's a gift, but as far as their humans are concerned, it's not a present worth celebrating. They have a rather peculiar way of giving presents because instead of shiny things with red ribbons, they prefer dead rodents, birds, or insects. For many times that your cat brought you these smelly gifts, you may have asked yourself, is my cat simply annoying me? Well, the fact is, it's the other way around. When they bring home dead things, they only meant to show that they consider you as part of the pack. Ancient cats once lived in the wild where they spent much of their time hunting. Though cats have been domesticated for centuries now, they still have that hunting instinct deep in their bones. So when they bring home their hunts, it's like they want you to learn the same hunting skills that they think you need to survive. Number 5. Kneading. Sometimes this habit is referred to as kneading dough or making biscuits. It's when they rhythmically alternate their paws, pushing in and out against soft surfaces like pillows, blankets, and even a human's lap. The most common explanation for kneading that cat experts have is that it is a leftover behavior from kittenhood. When kittens nurse from their mother, they would knead the area around their mama's teat to keep the milk flowing. As adults, cats would knead when they feel satisfied and comfortable, the same feelings that can be associated with nursing from their mother. Another theory explains that it may have rooted from their wild ancestors, who would knead grass or foliage to create their soothing sleeping spot, and they brought the skill with them even after domestication. So you may sometimes notice that after your cat finishes kneading on your lap, it settles down to take her peaceful Z's. Number 6. Scratching. It's another behavior that came with their primal ancestors. Wild cats used to scratch onto logs as territorial markings. They also have scent glands in their paws, which they use to mark their territories. So when they scratch, they're not only making visible markings, but they also leave their own scents. Cats scratch for many other reasons. It's one way that they relieve their anxiety. It is their form of exercise. It maintains their nails and it strengthens and stretches their muscles. It is a vital part of their feline life, so she advises owners not to discourage this habit, however weird and furniture damaging it may be. Instead, cats should be given their own scratching posts, like a sturdy, rope-covered upright post or a flat scratch pad cardboard. A small log with the bark still intact can also do the trick. Number 7. Burying poops. If dogs bury bones, then cats bury their poop. Why is that? Are they just meticulously clean concerning their poo? Or is there another reason behind the behavior? To answer this, let's go back again to the ancient wild cats. In the wild, the stronger cats don't bury their poop to let other cats know that the spot is theirs. Cat poop may smell all the same for us, but for cats, they can set apart their own waste from another's. On the other hand, the weaker or more submissive cats feel the urge to bury their poop because they don't wish to challenge the larger cats who can take them down easily in a fight. Applying this concept at home, when your cat often buries its poop, it means he or she considers you like the dominant cat in the house. But if your cat doesn't bury his or her feces, well, I think you know what that means. Number 8. Hairballs vomiting. Hairballs aren't really much in the shape of a ball. Rather, they appear as thin and tube-like because they pass through the narrow esophagus. This behavior is natural and healthy in cats as it is part of their grooming routine. As they lick their coats, there are tiny hook-like structures on their tongue that catch loose and dead hair, which they would happen to ingest. Sometimes it passes completely through the digestive tract without any problem. But there are times when they get stuck in the stomach where they clump together, and the only way to get them out is through vomiting. Hairballs are most common among long-haired cats like Persians and Maine Coons. Mother cats will also have lots of hairballs since they not only groom themselves but also their kittens. Number 9. Sneering. You may have wondered why your cat would suddenly look up with a lip curled just slightly back when he or she sniffs a certain object, much like having a stinky face. Well, sneering has a scientific term, and that is the Flehmen response. According to Dr. Sasha Gibbons of Just Cats Veterinary Hospital in Stamford, Connecticut, the Flehmen response is a type of sniffing, but instead of using the nostrils, cats inhale the air through their open mouths. So it would look as if your cat has frozen with her mouth open. Dr. Gibbons explained that cats use Flehmen response to detect chemical stimuli, such as pheromones that are present in urine and feces, or areas that cats have marked with scent glands. Pheromones are chemicals that an animal produces which changes the behavior of another animal of the same species. As such, sneering is most commonly observed by pet owners who have more than one cat in the house. And on number 10, plants nibbling. We know that cats are carnivorous by nature, so why on earth do they enjoy snacking on houseplants and grasses on the lawn? One reason is when they have an upset stomach and they find it difficult to let what's upsetting them out of their system, they would eat plants to help induce vomiting or as a laxative if it doesn't work the other way around. Their bodies do not have the enzymes that can break down plant matter. As a result, they would need to vomit up any plant matter. And with that, they hope that whatever's upsetting their stomach would also follow out. Well, that, or sometimes they just really like to eat plants. Believe it or not, some plants simply taste good for them, so they consider the particular plants as an occasional snack. Sometimes they may contain great textures that they have never experienced in their regular food, so they're just satisfying their curiosity, though they would probably spit it out later. Well, there you have it, the top 10 weirdest yet interesting cat behaviors. I hope you had fun learning about the meanings of some of the weirdest cat behaviors and why our feline friends naturally do them. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up for yours truly, a fellow cat lover. Make sure you subscribe to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. And hit that notification bell to be sure you don't miss any of our pawsome content. See you next time.